The value of sleep. Did you know that we sleep 1/3 part of our life? So for example, if you live for 75, 90 years, you sleep around 25, 30 years of your life. This is quite a lot, right? A lot of scientists around the world studying this subject. Everybody interested how long we have to sleep, do we have to sleep, what sleep means, and all of these questions and much more we can talk about right now. So sleep is a special state of consciousness. We know that it exists in two different phases of sleep. It's a slow sleep and fast sleep. And what does it mean? So the slow sleep phase, it lasts about 90 minutes. So when you go into bed and fall asleep, immediately starts the slowing phase of sleep. And after that, so in this phase you are resting, so your pressure goes down, your breathing comes smooth and slow, your temperature falls down and your body is resting. After that comes the fast phase of sleep. It usually lasts for 10-20 minutes. And in this phase, your heart acting, beating pretty fast, and your eyes moving pretty fast, your brain is active and working, and this is the phase when you usually see dreams. And after first phase and second phase, it repeating, so slow phase, fast phase, and usually you have at least 5 phases in a row, so the normal healthy body has. If you are not sleeping enough, you usually tired. And you're not gonna hear yes if you go into the interview and during the questions you're yammering or kind of slow and moody. The employer probably not gonna tell yes to your request of the job. Also, if you go into the date with the girl to the movie that she really wants to see and you've fallen asleep during the movie, she's not gonna be happy about it. So what happens when you're sleeping? When you're sleepy, you usually pretty slow to act and deal with all of the tasks during the day, and sometimes something seems really complicated, but after you're rested and refreshed, the solution comes like right away. So you have to get enough sleep. And during your sleeping, your brain is cleaning information. So when when the information seems not needed, it goes to your brain basket, and when information seems important, it archivates and goes to your long-term memory. So lack of sleep kind of damaging your brain. There are consequences of lack of sleep, and let's talk about those. So first, it's deterioration of cognitive function. So it's your memory, attention, your coordination, your speech, orientation, control, and much more. So, for example, a lot of accidents at work or by driving happens because of lack of sleep. When person just tired. So while you're driving and you're tired, better don't do that. Just stop and at least take a nap. Just be safe. Also damaging your immune system, because when you're sleeping, the body produces the needed hormones to protect you from all of the viruses around the world. And as much more viruses you have in your surrounding, more hormones needed. And if you don't sleep enough, then your immune system goes down and you are pretty risky to get sick. It decreases your productivity. So you just really slow, you takes longer time to do tasks that you usually doing like 3 times faster. Also, it leads to overweight and overeat, because during the sleep you're getting enough hormones for losing weight, and if you not sleep enough, then you're getting hormones for hunger. So then you are replacing the energy that you're usually getting during you sleeping by food. And then your brain needs more and more tasty food, and brings you to the fat body. Also, falling motivation. So you just don't have any desire to do anything, and you just really moody, really tired, and just don't want to achieve what you planned for this day. Also, it brings to bad habits and bad mood. So the people who drink coffee, they need more and more coffee to wake up, or it leads you to smoking or taking drugs to keep you more active and your brain to work. And when you're moody and didn't sleep enough, you're just angry for the whole world. Also, it's bad for your skin, for your face. You look tired and you like zombie. So the National Sleep Foundation did some studies how much you need to sleep. So perfectly if you sleep 8 hours a day. So this is, by their thinking, not a myth. So of course it depends of your age how long you have to sleep. So I'll just bring you some little statistics. From 0 till 3 months you need to sleep 14-17 hours. From 4 to 11 months 12-15 hours. From 1 to 2 years 11-14 hours. From 3 to 5 years 10-13 hours. From 6 to 15 years 9-11 hours. From 14 to 17 years 8-10 hours. From 18 to 64 years 7-9 hours. From 65 and more 7-8 hours. Of course it's perfect statistics and you're probably not sleeping longer than 6-7 hours a day, but if you have a chance to sleep a little bit longer, that would be better for you. Also, another moment, is alarm our enemy or friend? If we pressing delay button all the time when we waking up and sleeping another 10-15 minutes, you probably saw that when you're waking up right after you hear your alarm, you're feeling more kind of fresh, and then you sleep in another 10-15 minutes and then you're feeling completely damaged. This is because you again falling into the slow phase of sleep, and then your brain again switching off, and then you're waking up and your brain like don't understand what is going on, and you're feeling more sleepy because you're already awake and then you're falling asleep again. So don't use the delay button. Better just wake up. Even if you woke up a little bit earlier, then use this time for yourself. So also for good sleep, you don't need to eat 2-3 hours before you go to bed. So it should be your last meal, and also should be pretty easy light meal. You also don't have to do too much sport before you go to bed, so also minimum 2-3 hours before you go to bed. The perfect way if you go in for a walk before you go to sleep, because then you're getting enough oxygen and then you're feeling much better. And also, if you're taking a nap during the day for 10-20 minutes, it's really good. So you are not falling to the fast sleep phase, and you also getting a little rest. Or if you want to fall asleep like a little bit longer, then take 90 minutes and it will be like one complete phase of slow and fast sleeping. Then you also will feel not too damaged. And as a conclusion, the golden rules of sleep: fall asleep and wake up at the same time, go to bed without any gadgets, and use the bed only for sleeping, and don't do any work there, and don't eat, don't do sport, and yeah, that's all. Just good night and sweet dreams. Bye.